is the auditor, right? I'm running for governor against an incumbent. We hadn't defeated an incumbent, I don't think, in like 36 years. I'd never run statewide. The last time somebody had never run statewide defeated an incumbent governor was 96 years ago. So I called Mary. I said, Mary, why don't you leave your job as auditor and come run with me for lieutenant governor? Said, Mary, are you still there? Donnie, pick her up off the floor. I need to talk to her. That's her husband. And she decided to do it. And she traveled all over this state. Now let me tell you a couple things about Mary. Mary is really smart. She is a highly intelligent person, and if she could only get her CPA license. Mary is a CPA. You know, it isn't always easy working with me. I'll tell you about one of the most difficult things for her. Not for me, but for her. Decided to expand Medicaid. We've all come to realize, quite controversial, you talk about being the odd man out. Now we find out there have been 500,000 people who have been helped. Mental illness, drug addiction, she supported it. It wasn't easy for her. Because philosophically, she's conservative. Listen, she gave up her committee assignments, her whatever we call it now, chairmanships, chairpersonships, so however you want to say this, because she wouldn't vote for a tax increase in the legislature. Sacrificed it all. Stood tall. Right, Ron? Yes. My buddy Ron Amstutz. Give him a great round of applause. She served these 6 years, and she stood by me, and I'll tell you, we've got to be friends. She's had some real struggles. She calls me sometimes about them. I was in Utah at a campaign event, and her sweet son drove and came and visited me, battling his own demons. Gave me a big hug, told him how much his mother and father loved him, and that he was on the mend. He was going to win. Those are really big personal things that happen. And I love her. I'm indebted to her for what she's done to stand with me. And I love the fact that she's a woman. We need more women leaders throughout our entire society. And if I didn't say that when I got home, my daughter Reese would give me help. So without any further ado, it is my great, great pleasure to introduce the Lieutenant Governor of the state of Ohio, Mary Taylor.